What is up, beautiful family? You guys are having a great Wednesday afternoon. Took some action today. Today is going to be an incredibly personal topic to all of you. We're going to be talking about the journey of self-acceptance, from self-criticism to self-love. So let's get straight into it. I don't really care who you are. I don't really care what your past has been. But I understand that there is a little voice in the back of our head telling us that we're not good enough, telling us that we're not meant to be doing what we're doing, always calling out our flaws. Our inner critic is what they like to call it. This voice is not your truth. That has to be said first thing in this video. That is not the thing that you need to rely on. Most of the time, it's not even your own voice. If you really do the analyzation, which we'll get back into in a little bit, it's not you. So today, I'm going to be taking you on a journey from self-criticism to self-love. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to silence that critical voice inside your head and start embracing who you truly are. So let's go. We all know that voice, don't we? The nagging, persistent voice inside your head that tells you you're not good enough, you should have done better, or why can't you be like them? It's loud, it's overpowering, and sometimes feels like the truth. But here's what you need to understand. Self-criticism is a learned behavior. We weren't born out of the womb doubting ourselves. It's the people around us, all of the influences that we take in, those are the things that make you who you are today. Your subconscious is a beautiful thing, but it could also be a very negative thing if you are feeding the wrong things into it, okay? We've been conditioned by society, by experiences, by our own internalized fears to believe that unless we're perfect, we're not worthy. Which I can tell you, the perfection of things is the enemy of progress. You trying to be a perfectionist is going to keep you in the same damn place forever. When I first started my business, nothing was perfect. Social media was trash. Website was trash. Everything was garbage. But I started. But I still did the things that other people didn't do because they were trying to have everything perfect. And I can tell you that is the thief of your growth. The more you chase perfection, the more you drown in self-doubt. To conquer the self-criticism within, you have to dig deep and identify where all of this stuff comes from. Like I said yesterday, most of the time, all of the things root from your childhood or from the past. Most of the time. That is why you are who you are today. That's why you don't trust people. That's why you don't want to talk to anybody. I understand. I get that, okay? But it is rooted from something from the past. Did it come from the constantly comparing yourself to others? The first step to healing is awareness. Write down those critical thoughts and then ask yourself, where did this come from? Why am I still holding on to such baggage? Why am I still carrying this around with me? Once you see its origin, you will realize it's not even your voice. Anyways, when you begin to understand that self-criticism is not your truth, you open the door to something beautiful. Self-compassion. I'm not talking about letting yourself off the hook or taking the easy way out or doing all the easy things because self-love. I'm not saying that, okay? I'm talking about treating yourself the way you would treat a friend. Would you speak to someone you love the way you speak to yourself? If not, that's probably an issue. You probably have an issue with self-criticism if you wouldn't go out and talk to somebody else like that. So, self-compassion is realizing that you deserve the same kindness, the same understanding, the same forgiveness that you would give to someone else. So let me tell you guys something. In this day and life, in this day and age, nobody deserves anything. I know I just said you guys deserve the same things. I understand that. Nobody deserves a damn thing. And if you are the type to sit here and cry and complain about all the things that you don't have, that you deserve it, you are meant to lose. You are going to lose. Okay? Every time you catch yourself in a spiral of negative self-talk, I want you to pause and take a deep breath and say, I'm doing my best. That's it. But you also cannot lie to yourself. You also cannot sit here and feed lies to your brain, because now your brain is going to believe these lies, that you are actually putting in the work, that you are actually putting in action steps every single day. Most of the time, you're not. The only reason why you tell yourself that you're doing good is so you can get feel-good chemicals. And if you don't deserve those feel-good chemicals, don't tell yourself that. Don't lie to yourself. Because the only person that can keep truth is you. Your honesty with yourself and your honesty with others is extremely important. Okay? You see, self-love starts with self-compassion. It's a muscle. You have to get into the gym to grow the self-compassion and grow the self-love. It's not something that we're born with. You have to build it. Everything in this life, if you're a man, a woman, I don't care. You have to build what you want. That is really the only functional purpose a human being has, is building, especially if you are a man. If you are not consistently building, you're doing something wrong. So, here's the truth most people don't want to hear. And that's what I'm here for, to break it to you guys the hard way. Not the easy way. Break it to you guys for real. You're not going to be perfect. No one ever is. No one has ever been perfect. But guess what? You do not need to be perfect. Your imperfections, they're what make you uniquely you. They're what gives you character, depth, and resilience. Okay, I'm going to go on a little side rant. If you are blessed to be a man, if you are blessed to be a woman, changing your gender is a disrespect to everyone and all of the people in your bloodline. Changing your body, and I'm not saying in the gym, I'm saying getting plastic surgery or doing anything artificial that's not real, is a disrespect to you and your bloodline. Okay? So, once you stop chasing the perfection, you'll find the freedom in things. You'll realize that the things you've been criticizing yourself for are the very things that make you extremely powerful. They make you you. They make me Nathan. They make you you. Okay? They're your story. That's your comic book. That is your section that you have to understand. All of your insecurities, that is what makes you you. I used to be significantly insecure about my ear. My ear sticks out a little bit more than the other one does. Big deal. But now it's not that big of a deal. Who cares? It's an ear, for God's sake. And this goes for the same thing for your body, right? If you are a girl and you're going to getting plastic surgery for somebody else's validation, you are doing something wrong because you are not comfortable in yourself. It's that simple. Go to the gym. It's going to take time. If you have to take steroids, you are not comfortable in yourself. I hate to say it. But you're chasing perfection, and that's going to lead to an endless spiral of downhill. That's all it's going to be. Downhill spiral of garbage, negativity, whatever. Okay? I want you guys to really take a look at the one thing you've always criticized yourself about. Maybe it's your introversion, your body, your mistakes. These do not define you. How has this flaw actually served you? For example, introversion. You are a great listener. You can get into sales. Because everybody that says sales is charisma and that you need to go ask and talk everybody's ears off, they're wrong. They're wrong. You need to know how to ask the right questions and shut your mouth. That's it, okay? Maybe your mistakes have made you wiser. I've made a video about this before, about how you need to see your failures and mistakes from a different perspective, from an opportunity to grow and get better instead of staying in the same damn place for the rest of your life. Because that's what most people do. They cuddle up in a little ball and they never try anything again because they failed one time. I have failed more times than a lot of you guys have even tried. And I'm speaking the truth here, right? I'm being completely honest. I have failed more times than you guys have tried, which says a lot about me as a character. But we're talking about you guys here, trying to help you guys out, okay? Your flaws are not your weakness. They are your hidden strengths. And you have to understand this. If you can't use your flaws to your advantage, you are going to be stuck in the same damn place forever and ever and ever and ever. A huge part of self-acceptance is gratitude, not just for the good things, but for all of it. Every single thing that has happened in your life, good or bad, be grateful for it, okay? When you shift your focus to gratitude, you stop looking at what you lack and celebrating what you have. The one thing that I do in the morning is I write down 3 things that I'm thankful for. 3 things that if they weren't in my life, where would I be? Write those down and answer those questions. It could be your mom. It could be your dad. It could be your job. It could be the gym. It doesn't matter. It could be God, right? But a huge part of it is gratitude. It's really simple. It's not difficult, okay? So that's really all you guys need to know. You know, self-love is not something you achieve. We know this. It's not a final destination. It's a daily journey, a daily practice that you have to put in the consistent efforts every single day to get what you want. There will be days where you stumble. There will be days that you don't feel like waking up and doing things and beating up on yourself because you don't feel like doing things. Where that voice of criticism creeps back in, and that's okay. What matters is that you keep going. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times you fall on your face and have to get back up, you keep choosing yourself over and over and over again. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of acceptance, just as you are right now in this moment. And as you move forward, remember the relationship you have with yourself sets the foundation for everything else in your life. It is extremely important to think like this. I really believe that you need to build yourself as a man, as a woman, to accept love, to have love, because what love brings is a lot of comfort. And if you're not where you want to be yet, you are going to get comfortable. I know from personal experience, it's happened to me. So I want you guys to start off with yourselves. Stop worrying about the relationship. Stop worrying about the guys, the girls, whatever pole you swing on. I hope we don't have any of those weirdos here. Sorry. Sorry. Who cares? Anyway, I want you guys to max yourselves out first. Before you go out looking for relationships, before you go out looking for external validation, validate yourself, give love to yourself, because everything after that point is going to be great. I'm telling you right now, when I was always looking for other people's validation, posting shirtless pics on social media, all that got me was unwanted attention. Now that I look back at it, I've matured a lot. I don't do that stuff anymore. I don't really have any social medias. But the thing is you have to understand that building yourself up is going to build the others around you. It's not the other way around. It's not build others first and then build yourself. That's not how it goes. You have to be selfish and you have to love yourself first. It's really simple. I know we've been on the whole relationship grind and talk and emotional intelligence, but this is extremely important. Is you. You as a person is extremely important. I want you to go look in the mirror and bring up the self-criticism. Bring it out. Sometimes if you are able to channel the self-criticism into good, do it. If not, stay away from it. Most of the time, people don't know how to encourage that as motivation. They don't know how to encourage that to keep going, to keep working, to keep the fire lit. They get discouraged because they're beating up on themselves. So if you are one of those people, this video is for you. If you are one of those people that could channel their self-criticism into something great, do your thing. Hope you guys have a great damn day today. Get after it, lock in, and win. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. Right here, I'm going to put a video about, you guys know what we made yesterday? Yeah, me neither. Emotional availability right here. We're going to do that. So I hope you guys watch that. If not, don't really care. But I hope you guys have a great damn day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Nathan Brooks is out. Boom.